all wood board made out of maple and looks pretty dope. It has heads-up display. It's got a few other cool features. And anyway, I want to get after it right now. I want to check it out, Go Gang, because this is a unique board. This is something unlike the other boards I've reviewed. It has a couple features on it that are unlike anything else. So let's get after it right now, Go Gang, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope we have a great time on the EnSkate Woboard. So here we go, EnSkate's new Woboard. It's a maple wood board. It's a dual motor, and the motors and wheels are replaceable. Also, it's got replaceable grip tape and LCD screens and lights. Everything in it is absolutely replaceable. Got two color variations. You can get either the all black option or the orange, which is what this board is, and I think the orange looks dope. So this board can go up to 20 miles per hour, has an 8-mile range, 14.5 pounds on the weight, and recharges in only 2 hours. But my absolute favorite features of what EnSkate does, the two features I think they do that I do better than anybody else, is the heads-up display, which is completely dope. Check this out. It has a heads-up display right here at the front of the board, so as you're riding, you know how fast you're going, what your battery level is, what the temperature is, everything about what's going on with the board right there on the heads-up display. I think that is fantastic. I have seen some boards do it in the remote. I've seen some boards do it in the app, but to be able to look right down and check that out right away, I think is pretty cool. It's a pretty neat feature. Also, what EnSkate does that I really love, and they had this on the Phi board and they also have it on this guy, is the built-in headlights and built-in tail lights. Check this out. So right there is your LED headlights built into the board. From the remote, you can turn them on and off and also control the tail lights. Now, I've reviewed a ton of boards, and I'll tell you, my two favorite features are those. It is the built-in headlights and taillights, and some have built-in headlights, but the taillights are lacking, so I love the flashing taillights. I think that is super dope. And I love having the heads-up display. I think being able to see what I'm doing, both battery-wise and speed, is a total win, and to me is where EnSkate is dominating, and I hope that other board makers copy this, because honestly, it is ideal, and if they could fit that into the other boards, like, it would make for some amazing things going out there. This right here is where EnSkate is absolutely killing the game, and I really like their integrations of speed and safety. Now, some unique features of this deck. Now, I did have problems with the Phi board a little bit with rubbing if the trucks were really loose. This actually has a nice little notch on the board to prevent a little bit of rubbing. I like the way that's done. To me, it's just a small little bit, but it really can make a big difference as you're turning. Now, the width of this deck is really, really thin. It looks really solid. The battery's contained kind of in the center of it, so they're not off the edges like other boards. And the maple deck seems really, really well thought out. As you can see, it's concave with a kicktail, so you should be able to move this guy around nicely, and it has just a little bit of flex. So you're not getting a ton of flex, so the bumps, you're still gonna feel them, but you're gonna get a lot more ability to move around. It's a lot more maneuverable with this little bit more of a rigid deck setup, and the kicktail allows you to really walk it around. Now, EnSkate does have an app, and it does tell a lot of stuff the heads-up display does, so it seems a little redundant to me. I like to have it just all on the board. I don't have to launch an app and deal with things, but you do need the app to switch things like between the beginner, intermediate, and advanced mode, and switch a few other things up so you could tweak the settings a little bit in the app, which seems fairly easy to use. But I love the fact that, to me, the big selling point is having it on the board, and makes the app, once you set it up where you want it, somewhat useless. Okay, Goat Gang, the look is there, the specs are there, but is the ride there? That's the ultimate question. Does it ride well? I have no idea. I have zero idea. I just took it out of the box right now. So let's try it out together. Let's get out on it. We'll see what's going on, and maybe this is the most amazing board ever. Maybe it stinks. We will find out right now. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, and y'all thought you were gonna catch me slipping and not wearing a helmet. I told you, Go Gang, I was gonna get after it. I said, don't worry about JB, he's safety first, and so helmet was on the entire time. I'll tell you this, that I really like the way it rides. It 100% is a wider board than I'm used to, but I like the width. I think the extra width really allows me to feel stable while going over the bumps. It really allows the turns to be a little bit tighter. I do like those little notches on the board itself. I didn't get any rubbage that I got with other boards, so I think that just a little bit of clearance really makes all the difference, because on an electric board, well, any board, if you get any kind of rubbing and you're going at a good clip and you turn and you rub, if you rub too much and it locks up, you're gonna go flying. It is a big safety problem. I also like the brakes. You saw I wasn't coming in too fast, but I was coming in at a decent clip, and I had it on full throttle, slammed on the brakes. It doesn't have a really fast, jerky reaction on brake times. It does a little bit slow. I would say that it's almost maybe too slow. So you may want to anticipate your braking a little bit ahead of time, so that way you're not going to run into things. I will say that the braking does work well. It's a smooth braking action. I do like a smooth braking action. If I had to choose between a smooth braking action and an abrupt brake, I'd rather take the smooth. But just so you know that you're probably coming up to a crosswalk or something like that, you probably have to brake a little bit sooner than you probably are used to. But 100%, I like the way this functions. The built-in headlights, the built-in tail lights, the 6-speed mode. So no matter what, you're getting one of those modes has to fall within your comfortability. It's a wide board. To me, it hits a lot of things. I'll say that the price point is also good. It's around the $450, $460 range, somewhere in there, depending on where you get it from. But I'll tell you this, that I don't think it's a bad price. It falls in line with all the other boards in this range, and I really think it could be the move. Could be the move. If you're looking for something that has all the features, this really has all the features. Okay, Goat Gang, I'll tell you my only disappointment was the fact that I tweaked my ankle a few days ago. As you know, if you've been watching the videos, if you're keeping up with the vlog, I tweaked my ankle, I rolled it really bad, and so I couldn't really get after it out there. I really couldn't just really tear it up, and I wanted to. Like, I'm feeling good, like I was pushing the limits. I know I probably shouldn't be riding a board today, but I really wanted to get this out for y'all, and I wanted to check it out. It's been sitting in my office. You know what it's like? It was raining all week, and then all of a sudden I tweaked my ankle, so it's been like just sitting there calling me a new board, a fresh board. I wanted to ride it so bad, and now I'm glad that I have. But I can't wait to heal up a little bit more so I can really give it a really good go and see what's going on with it. Go Gang, if you're all interested in the Woboard, I will put a link in the description so you can get more information. You can buy it, you can do things. Let me know if you have it. What do you think? If you're gonna get it, let me know when it comes in and how you feel about it. I love getting feedback from the Goat Gang. This is a collective effort. Goat Gang, until tomorrow, be great. For real though, you're not gonna catch me slipping. I got the helmet, it's always on, don't you worry about it. I got called out, and that's okay. I think it's okay to be called out, but I'm answering with helmets all the time.